Hello everybody, this is Harold's Prog Rock Show part 9 about Emerson, Lake and Palmer, the famous prog rock band. Keith Emerson, Greg Lake, Carl Palmer, the first supergroup. Live at the Isle of Wight Festival in 1970, second show ever from Emerson, Lake and Palmer, with pictures at an exhibition on this CD. Then we have the first album from 1970. It's a great album. We have Knife Edge on this album, The Barbarian, Lucky Man, the famous hit single, and The Three Fates. Then we have Tarkus, the famous album from 1971, with the Tarkus song, which is 20 minutes long, and it's a great track with lots of keyboards from Keith Emerson, the Moog synthesizer, the Hammond organ, and lots of other keyboards. Greg Lake on bass and Carl Palmer on drums. It's a great album. On the B-side we have The Only Way, Jeremy Bender, Bitches Crystal, Time and the Place, Infinite Space, and Are You Ready, Eddie? It's a song about Eddie Offord, the producer, who also did the early Yes albums. Tarkus, a classic. Then we have Pictures at an Exhibition. It's a live album. It's also a classic. It's based on Mussorgsky's Pictures at an Exhibition, also from 1971. It's a great album. Then we have Trilogy, also a classic from Emerson, Lake and Palmer, with Abandoned Bolero. Then we have the best Emerson, Lake and Palmer album ever, that's Brain Salad Surgery. It's a great album. On this album we have Carnival 9. Carnival 9 is 30 minutes long and it's the best track from Emerson, Lake and Palmer ever. The cover is done by H.R. Giger from Switzerland, and he also made the logo from Emerson, Lake and Palmer. On this album we have also Jerusalem, Toccata, Still You Turn Me On, and the short song Benny the Bouncer. Then we have a triple live album. On CD it's a double album. It's the Brain Salad Surgery Tour. The album has a very long title. It's called Welcome Back My Friends to the Show That Never Ends. Ladies and gentlemen, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Okay, then we have the Works album from 1977, Volume 1. All members have one side on the original album, and there's one band side with Pirates and the famous hit single Fanfare for the Common Man. Then we have Works Volume 2 with I Believe in Father Christmas and some other songs. It's a reasonable album. Then we have Works Live. That's in fact in concert LP plus Abandoned Bolero and some other tracks. So it's a double disc. Works Volume Live, recorded in Canada in the Montreal Olympic Stadium in 1977, with a 15-minute version of Pictures at an Exhibition. There is the Lovewitz album. On Lovewitz we have the long song Memoirs of an Officer and a Gentleman, 22 minutes long. And we have Canario, also a good song. And we have 5 other songs from the A side which are not good. Lovewitz, 1978. Then we have the Emerson, Lake and Powell album. Carl Palmer wasn't available for the band. He was in doing albums with and tours with Asia. So Cozy Powell was coming in. Cozy Powell, famous with Rainbow, and Cozy Powell did the drums. This is a very good album. I really like it. On this album I have two bonus tracks, The Locomotion and Vacant Possession. Those tracks are not on the LP. And this is a very, very good album from 1985, released on the Polydor label. And the three members, Keith Emerson, Greg Lake and Cozy Powell, have all passed away. And so rest in peace, those three guys. Then we have the Free to the Power of Free album with Keith Emerson, Robert Barry and Carl Palmer. Keith Emerson, Robert Barry and Carl Palmer. On this album we have reasonable music. Best tracks are Desda la Vida, 8 minutes long, and On My Way Home, which was for Tony Stratton Smith, the old my boss who passed away in the 80s. So let's move on. We have Black Moon, the reunion album with Romeo and Juliet, Close to Home, Changing States, reasonable album. Black Moon, I've been to that tour. On the tour they played Pictures at an Exhibition, Tarkus, 10 minutes version, and a short version from Carnival 9, only 5 minutes long. The World Tour 1992, I was there in The Hague. I will show you some pictures. Here we have Keith Emerson. Then we have Greg Lake. And Carl Palmer. That's the tour book. There was a box set. This one, The Return of the Manticore, with 4 CDs, a compilation, and The Return of the Manticore book, with lots of pictures. A very nice book in the box set. And here we have the Brain Salad Surgery Tour in 1973 and 1974 with Carnival 9 and Tarkus in the set list. We have the Live at the Royal Albert Hall CD from the Black Moon Tour. The 4 CDs from the Emerson, Lake and Palmer box, The Return of the Manticore. On this CD, the first one, disc 1, we have a 15 minutes version of Pictures at an Exhibition recorded in the studio in Dolby Surround Sound. 15 minutes long. Very, very good. Pictures at an Exhibition. The blue one with Rondo, live version, 50 minutes long. Disc 3 from the compilation box set, and disc 4. Okay, let's move on. We have In the Hot Seat. That's not a good album. The only good thing about it is that also on this album we have the 50 minutes version of Pictures at an Exhibition. Then we have the Live in Poland album in 1997. I've seen this tour in Amsterdam in the Paradiso Concert Hall, and they did lots of tracks from the first 5 albums. Then we have a CD by Keith Emerson, Glenn Hughes and Mark Bonilla, live from California. Then we have a very, very, very good solo album from Keith Emerson, the Keith Emerson Band and Mark Bonilla. Mark Bonilla was in the band, and they did a very, very good album. It's from 2008. I can really recommend this album. Interesting for all Emerson, Lake and Palmer fans all over the world. Then we have Robert Barry, who was in the first Free album. He released 2 solo albums. This is the 3.2 album. with the title "The Rules Have Changed." It's a very good album. On this album, we have the music from Keith Emerson, all played by by Robert Barry. He did all the instruments. He was singing on this album. It's a great album. I can really recommend it. Last year, he released another 3.2 album, the Third Impression, also very good and highly recommended. One song written by Keith Emerson, all other songs written by Robert Barry, the singer on the Emerson, Barry and Palmer album. In fact, the Free album. This band had a better name when it was called Emerson, Barry and Palmer. Okay, then we have my vinyl collection. This is the first album, and the gatefold sleeve. The picture has been taken in Kew Gardens in London, 1970, first album with Lucky Man. Then we have pictures at an exhibition. We have Tarkus, the famous album. It's on number 2 in my all-time Emerson, Lake and Palmer top 10. Then we have the Trilogy album. I will show you the inside cover in the wood. Great album, Trilogy. Then we have the Brain Salad Surgery album. Brain Salad Surgery. Great album, the best album they made. There's a poster inside with all lyrics and pictures. Greg Lake, Carl Palmer, Keith Emerson. I will show you this one. And all lyrics. All lyrics are inside. Brain Salad Surgery, the famous album, the best album ever made by them. Then we have a live album, Welcome Back My Friends, with a nice picture on the back. The Works album, Volume 1, 1977, with Fanfare for the Common Man. Works Volume 2. The Love Beach album. the In Concert album, now released as Works Live, a double album, but this is a single album recorded in Montreal in the Olympic Stadium in Canada. Then we have a compilation album, The Best Of. Then we have Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Emerson, Lake and Powell, 1985. Then we have the singles. Lucky Man Knife Edge. Another one, recorded on the Brain Salad Surgery tour. And Peter Gunn, which was an enormous hit single in the Netherlands. Peter Gunn, 1977 recorded. Then we have the DVDs. First album, 1970, Live. Pictures at an Exhibition, recorded in 1971, Live. It's a very, very good DVD. Live 77 video cassette. Welcome Back. Black Moon tour documentary. Live in the Royal Albert Hall. Live in Montreal, 1977. I've seen the show in Paradiso. Beyond the Beginning is a DVD from different concerts. Also the famous California Jam from 1974 is on it with Carnival 9. Very, very good. Then we have the Keith Emerson Band featuring Mark Bonilla in Moscow. They played a 30-minute version from Tarkus. I can recommend this one. It's really great. Then we have a new book from England, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, compiled by Carl Palmer. Very good book. This is 1977, Montreal Olympic Stadium. This is the California Jam, 1974, with 400,000 visitors. Deep Purple was also on the bill. Then we have Ahoy Rotterdam, 1974, Brain Salad Surgery Tour. Ahoy Rotterdam in the Netherlands, Brain Salad Surgery Tour. Okay, I can recommend this book. It's a nice book, simply titled Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Okay, this was Harold's Prog Rock show about Emerson, Lake and Palmer, the famous supergroup, the famous prog rock band, very influential in the prog rock scene, very popular. Okay, see you next time. Bye.